Yoso Bhagava Araham Samma Sambuddho Swagato Yena Bhagavata Dhammo Supatipanno Yasa Bhagavato Sāvaka Sangho Tamayam Bhagavantam Sadamam Sasangham Imehi Sakare Hiyatarahang Aropitehi Abhipujayama Sadhu no Bhante Bhagava Suchira Parinibhutopi Pachima Janatanyukam Pamanasa Ime Sakare Dugatapana Karabhute Patiganhatu Hamakang Dikaratang Hitaya Sukhaya Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddham Bhagavantang Abhivademi Swagato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Sāvaka Sangho Sanghang Namami. To the Blessed One, the Lord, who fully attained perfect enlightenment, to the teaching which he expounded so well, and to the Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, to these, the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, we render with offerings our rightful homage. It is well for us that the Blessed One, having attained liberation, still had compassion for later generations. May these simple offerings be accepted for our long-lasting benefit and for the happiness it gives us. The Lord, the perfectly enlightened and Blessed One, I render homage to the Buddha, the Blessed One. The teaching so completely explained by him, I bow to the Dhamma. The Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, I bow to the Sangha. Handamayam Buddhassa Bhagavato Pupagapa Namakaram Karomase Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Now let us pay preliminary homage to the Buddha. Homage to the Blessed, Noble, and Perfectly Enlightened One. Homage to the Blessed, Noble, and Perfectly Enlightened One. Homage to the Blessed, Noble, and Perfectly Enlightened One. Handamayam Buddha Bitutim Karomase. Yoso Tathagato Araham Samma Sambuddho. Vicharana Sampano Sugato Lokavidu. Anutaro Purisadama Sarati Sata Deva Manusanam Buddho Bhagava Yo imam lokam sa devakam sa marakam sa brahmakam sa samana brahmanim pajam sa deva manusam sayam abinya sacha jikatva pavaidesi Yodamam desesi adikaleyanam majekaleyanam pariyosanal kaleyanam satam sabeya janam kevala paripunyam parisudham brahmacharyam pakasesi Dhammaham Bhagavantam Abhipujayami Dhammaham Bhagavantam Sirasa Namami. Now let us chant in praise of the Buddha. The Tathagata is the pure one, the perfectly enlightened one. He is impeccable in conduct and understanding, the accomplished one, the knower of the worlds. He trains perfectly those who wish to be trained. He is teacher of gods and humans. He is awake and holy. In this world with its gods, demons and kind spirits, its seekers and sages, celestial and human beings, he has by deep insight revealed the truth. He has pointed out the Dharma, beautiful in the beginning, beautiful in the middle, beautiful in the end. He has explained the spiritual life of complete purity in its essence and conventions. I chant my praise to the Blessed One. I bow my head to the Blessed One. Handamayam Dhamma Bitutim Karomase Yoso Swagato Bhagavata Dhammo Sanditiko Akaliko Ehipasiko Opanaiko Pachatam Veditabo Vinyuhi Tamaham Dhammam Abhipujayami Tamaham Dhammam Sirasa Namami. Now let us chant in praise of the Dharma. The Dharma is well expounded by the Blessed One, apparent here and now, timeless, encouraging investigation, leading inwards to be experienced individually by the wise. I chant my praise to this teaching. I bow my head to this truth. Handamayam Sangha Bitutim Karomase Yoso Supatipanno Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Ujupatipanno Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Nyaya Patipanno Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Samici Patipano Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Yadidam Chatari Purisa Yugani Ata Purisa Pugala Esa Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Ahuneo Pahuneo Dakineo Anjali Karanio Anutaram punyaketam lokasa Tamaham sangam abhipujayami Tamaham sangam sirasa namami. Now let us chant in praise of the Sangha. They are the Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, who have practiced directly, who have practiced insightfully, those who practice with integrity, that is the 4 pairs, the 8 kinds of noble beings. These are the Blessed One's disciples. Such ones are worthy of gifts, worthy of hospitality, worthy of offerings, worthy of respect. They give occasion for incomparable goodness to arise in the world. I chant my praise to this Sangha. I bow my head to this Sangha. Handamayam ratanataya panamagatayo chevasavega parikitana patancha panama se yom bundo susudo karuna mahanavo yo chanta sudha baranyana lokano loka sapapu pakilesa gatako Vandami Buddham Mahamadharena Tam Dhammo Padipo Vyatassa Satuno Yomaga Pakamata Beda Binako Lokutaro Yo Chatadata Dipano Vandami Dhammam Mahamadharena Tam Sango Suketa Biyati Keta Sanito Yodita Santo Sugatanu Bodako Lola Pahino Adio Sumedaso Vandami Sangam Mahamadharena Tam Ichewa me katapi pujaneyakam Watutayam vandayatabi sankatam Punyam mayayam mama sabupadawama Hontu etasa pabhawa siddhiha Ida tathagato loke upanyo araham Samma sambuddho Dhammo chakte sito niyaniko upasamiko parinibaniko sambodhagami sugata pavedito mayantang dhammang sutva evam janyama Jati piduka jara piduka maranam pidukam Soka parideva dukkha domanassa upayasa piduka Apiyehi sampayogo dukkho piyehi vipayogo dukkho Yampi chamnyalabhati tampi dukkam Sankhitena panchupadana kanda dukkha Sayete dam rupadana kando Vedanyupadana kando Sanyupadana kando Sankharayu rupadana kando Vinyanu rupadana kando Ye samparinyaya dharamano so bhagava Evam bahulam sawake vinyeti Evam bhagachapanasa bhagavato Savakesu anusasani bahula pavatati Rupamanicham vedanaranicca sanyaranicca sankaranicca Vinyanamanicam rupamanata Vedanaranata sanyaranata Sankararanata Vinyanamanata Sabe sankaranicca Sabe dhammaranatati Te mayam motinyam hachatiya jaramaranena Sokehi paridevehi dukehi do manasehi upayasehi Dukotina dukkha pareta apevanami massa kevalassa dukkha kanda saranta kiriyaya panyayateti Chira pariniputam pitam bhagavantam udisarahantam samma sambuddham Sadhagarasma ganyagariyam pabajita tasmim bhagavati brahmacharyam charamma bhikkhunam sika sajiva sampanya tam no brahmacharyam mimasa kevala saduka kandasa antakiriyaya samvatatu. Now let us chant our salutation to the triple gem and a passage to arouse urgency. The Buddha, absolutely pure with ocean-like compassion, possessing the clear sight of wisdom, destroyer of worldly self-corruption, devotedly indeed, that Buddha I revere. The teaching of the Lord, like a lamp illuminating the path and its fruit, the deathless, that which is beyond the conditioned world, devotedly indeed, that Dharma I revere. The Sangha, the most fertile ground for cultivation, those who have realized peace, awakened after the accomplished one, noble and wise, all longing abandoned, devotedly indeed, that Sangha I revere. This salutation should be made to that which is worthy. Through the power of such good action, may all obstacles disappear. One who knows things as they are has come into this world, and he is an arahant, a perfectly awakened being, purifying the way, leading out of delusion, calming and directing to perfect peace, and leading to enlightenment. This way he has made known. Having heard the teaching, we know this. Birth is dukkha, aging is dukkha, and death is dukkha. Sorrow, lamentation, pain, grief, and despair are dukkha. Association with the disliked is dukkha. Separation from the liked is dukkha. Not attaining one's wishes is dukkha. In brief, the 5 focuses of identity are dukkha. These are as follows: attachment to form, attachment to feeling, attachment to perception, attachment to mental formations, attachment to sense consciousness. For the complete understanding of this, the Blessed One in his lifetime frequently instructed his disciples in just this way. In addition, he further instructed, form is impermanent, feeling is impermanent, perception is impermanent, mental formations are impermanent, sense consciousness is impermanent. Form is not self, feeling is not self, perception is not self, mental formations are not self, sense consciousness is not self. All conditions are transient, there is no self in the created or the uncreated. All of us are bound by birth, aging, and death, by sorrow, lamentation, pain, grief, and despair, bound by dukkha and obstructed by dukkha. Let us all aspire to the complete freedom from suffering. Remembering the Blessed One, the Noble Lord and perfectly enlightened One, who long ago attained Parinibbana, we have gone forth with faith from home to homelessness, and like the Blessed One, we practice the holy life, being fully equipped with the Bhikkhu's system of training. May this holy life lead us to the end of this whole mass of suffering. A few minutes samadhi. I just may offer you a short blessing for your happiness and well-being. Sabitiyo vivajantu sabarogo vinyasatu mate bhavatu antarayo sukidikayuko bhavam abhivadana sili sani chamuda pachayino Chataro dhamma vadanti ayuano sukham balam bhavatu sabba mangalam ragantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada soti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalam Ragantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada soti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalam ragantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada soti bhavantu te. Sukhihotu, Sukhihotu, Sukhihotu. May you be happy and stay well. Araham Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddham Bhagavantam Abhivademi Swagato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammam Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Sanghang Namami. The Lord, the perfectly enlightened and blessed one, I render homage to the Buddha, the blessed one. The teaching so completely explained by him, I bow to the Dhamma. The Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, I bow to the Sangha.